Greetings, Lucky Legends. My name is Lucky. This is Lucky Lad TV. I'm your host for this video, and currently waiting. We're in the queue, battling Zach. He DM'd me, and I'm like, sure, dude, let's have a battle. This is the first scheduled battle, and that's scary. Why does he have an Absol? I don't know why he has an Absol. The rest of his team is scary, though. He has a Terrakion, a Blastoise, which is his only potential Rapid Spinner. He has an Absol. He has a... but it's also his only potential Mega. Well, no, Mega Latios is a thing. Got a Latios. He's got a Gengar. And Bisharp. Got a fucking Bisharp. So... I would like to open up with my Scrafty, but I kind of can't. Because if he opens up with Gengar, I'm screwed. However, who would he open up with? Because I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon... I don't think he's able to set up rocks. I mean, maybe Terrakion, maybe Bisharp. I think I'm going to open up with Game Boy Luke. He doesn't have any ground types. So I'm going to open up with Game Boy Luke and, you know, the rest of the squad's coming in the back. And we're going to get this battle underway. Jacob versus Zach. Oh boy. So this is, of course, an OU Wi-Fi battle. If you are excited to see this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. It's very much greatly appreciated. It's a crit. I know that exact set. I know that exact set. And there's no point in burning it because every move it uses is a crit. It's got Night Slash, Regular Slash, Psycho Cut, and Shadow Claw. I know its whole fucking moveset because I used that thing a while ago. I think that was on my old channel. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch out, and I outspeed, which I did not expect. But that's gonna do about 50%. And I'm gonna switch out. And who am I gonna switch out into is the question. Hooligan's gonna take all of those the best, so I'm gonna switch out into Hooligan, plus then I can get a Fake Out off. So we also got a Pointless Intimidate because every attack's a crit. So we're gonna get a Slash right here. Critical hit. Oh, shocking! So the Absol is the crit set. Crit set. I don't even need to write it down because I know the exact set. And my guess is my opponent's gonna switch out into the knockoff. Not into the knockoff. He's gonna switch out into the Gengar. So I'm gonna go for a knockoff. He's just gonna go for another Slash. Well, it's not gonna do any more than it did last time. Although my opponent does outspeed me, which I'm not really a fan of. So, see? Scope Lens. So I have to switch out here. Because I can't let Hooligan go down. And how fast are you? How fast is my Rotom? Because Rotom outsped. 151. That's a lot faster than I thought. Is that the fastest mon on my team? It would kind of make sense if it was. Yeah, that's the fastest mon on my team. So I'm actually going to switch out into Sweeney Todd. And hopefully set up and sweep. So, in comes Sweeney Todd. There's the Slash. Are you still going to get the crit? No! No crit this time, because you don't have the fucking Scope Lens anymore. So, my opponent has Psycho Cut, resisted. Night Slash, resisted. Shadow Claw. I don't think I resist Shadow Claw. I'm just going to Bullet Punch this thing to death. Opponent, yeah, withdraws. I don't know into whom. The King Nappy, that is of course the Gengar. And I don't think you're taking 2 Bullet Punches. I really don't. So that is Slash with the knocked off Scope Lens. 2 at KO. Perfect. I'm gonna go for another bullet punch. I don't have to worry about anything else. Scope lens. Knocked off that scope lens. The King Nappy comes in. I love Mega Scizor. I'll give you a little hint. Mega Scizor makes an appearance in the next episode of Lucky Analytics, the one that's coming up in a few days. So in comes the Blastoise. This thing might be a Mega. However, you know what? I don't think it would go for Dark Pulse, as it is resisted. I'm gonna switch out into... I'm just gonna switch out into Game Boy Luke. It's my safest switch. I was very tempted to switch out into Mr. Pringles. However, if this thing carries Dark Pulse, that could be an issue. So this is in fact Mega Blastoise. Mega. And see? That's why I didn't switch out into that thing. That does way too much! However, I know we'll outspeed this thing. Mega Blastoise is extremely slow. So we're gonna... I'm gonna Volt Switch. Alright, so my opponent does in fact stay in. That does not do enough, however, I think a Thunderbolt would kill. Because it's a little bit stronger. And we're gonna go out into... Who are we going out into? I think we should just go... I think we gotta go back out into Sweeney Todd, which is unfortunate. Or I can go... I'm gonna have to sacrifice Hooligan. That Volt Switch was a little bit of an over-prediction on my part. I accept that. I think we're just gonna sacrifice Hooligan. However, if he goes for Dark Pulse and we live... We will live the Dark Pulse, which means I can actually get a Fake Out off. And bring this thing a little bit lower. Will we outspeed, though? What's Hooligan's speed like? Hooligan has 121 speed. I think we will outspeed. However, I don't... But this thing's really... I'm going to go for the Fake Out. And then I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. That did nothing. That did nothing. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. I think... We'll go down to a Water Pulse. Yeah, that's not... That is a fat Blastoise. Because there's a Water Pulse. Water Pulse will definitely take us out. We're not living that. However, now... Now... Game Boy Luke can come in and finish this thing off with a Thunderbolt. Which is very nice. So we're just going to go for the Thunderbolt. I'm a little sad that we lost Hooligan. That Fake Out pressure is really, really nice to have. Who's coming in? Delta comes in. That is the Latios. So Delta comes into a Thunderbolt. We're not Scarfed. And I know this thing is a special attacker, but I would like to get some residual damage on it. So I'm going to burn it, because I know we can eat up a hit. I'm pretty sure we can take a Draco. There's the Psyshock. That's not going to do that much. We're neutrally defensive. Okay, it still does a lot. But we got the Will-O-Wisp off. And residual damage is residual damage. And the Blastoise is still around. Don't get me wrong. Wait. Is the Blastoise dead? No, the Gengar is dead. The Gengar is dead. I need to cross you out. I gotta keep track of that, because that Blastoise could have Rapid Spin. So... I am going to switch out here. I do want to preserve Game Boy Luke. It's fastest mon on my team. It has Switch Initiative. It's a very nice thing. I am going to go out into... I'm going to go out into I Make Holes. Nah, I'm just going to go out into Sweeney Todd. I know Sweeney Todd can eat up any attack that this thing throws at us. Unless it carries Flamethrower. But I don't even know if it learns Flamethrower. I know it gets Surf. I knew it got Surf, and I know we can eat that up. Would a Bullet Punch even take this thing out? I have no idea. So instead, we're going to scout out a little bit, and we're going to go for Roost. Because if my opponent switches, we'll be fine there. We'll get free Roost off. If my opponent stays in, I don't think there's any attack that can take me out. Yeah. So, fun fact, Zach is actually my neighbor. Not next door, he lives down the street. And we always play Pokemon together. And the reason I keep checking my phone is because we're texting each other during the match, and he just texted me, "Can confirm Sweeney Todd on steroids." And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sweeney Todd is a monster. This is my favorite set of all time to run on Mega Scizor. And it's terrifying. And I'm probably gonna, I'm Swords Dancing right now. Night Slash is resisted. I don't know if he knows that. It's a crit. It's not resisted? I thought it was. Apparently not. That did. I thought I resisted Dark. I thought Bug resisted Dark. I guess not. Bullet Punch. Gonna Bullet Punch! Because now we are at +2 with Mega Scizor. Once again. That Blastoise is a problem. Oh, that Bisharp is actually a really big problem. Because we can't really do that much to Bisharp. Here comes the Blastoise. Will I outspeed you? I think I'll outspeed you. You know what? Either way, I'm just going to go for Roost, because I don't think you can really one-shot me. Hydro Pump! Ah! Why does he have Hydro Pump? He has Water Pulse. That was terrifying. I do apologize. You should not have missed that Hydro Pump. So you know what? To rectify the fact that you missed Hydro Pump, I'm going to switch out. Get rid of my +2. However, I am switching out into Mr. Pringles. So, you know. Kind of a trade-off. He's like, that was bullshit. Water Pulse, Water Absorb. And I know we can take a Dark Pulse. It's not Stab. And I can actually go for Shadow Ball might take this thing out. I don't feel bad about sacrificing the +2 to rectify that. Because it really is not... It's really... Hey. Hey. That's dead Delta. That's a Shadow Ball to the face. As you can see, this is, again, the original Bulky Method team that I built. That scares me. I don't really know how to deal with this thing. Because its attack is sky high. And, well, Hooligan's dead. I can't intimidate it anyway. Game Boy Luke was really my Bisharp fix. But I would have to sack something off. Because I can't just switch it in, because I can't take 2 Iron Heads. Well, actually I probably can. Now that I'm thinking about it, however, if it goes for Swords Dance, I'm really screwed. I'm going to switch in Game Boy Luke. I double resist the Steel type attack. And unless it's running Knockoff, which it probably just went for. But we can actually... we can't live a Knockoff. I was saying we don't have our item anymore because we consumed it. Oh, it's Life Orb. That actually may bode well for us. I'm going to switch in I Make Holes, our Excadrill, and, well, let's think about this. Latios is dead, Absol is dead, my opponent has Terrakion, Blastoise, Bisharp. I can Earthquake. I can just go for Earthquake all day. Sucker Punch will not take me out, even with the Life Orb, as I am max HP. As you can see, my HP stat is quite high. If my opponent switches out into Terrakion, it will either die or go down to its Focus Sash if it has it. If my opponent goes out into Blastoise, it should go down. Here's a Blastoise. It should go down to an Earthquake. I believe I'm max attack. Or close to it, at least. That is dead, Blastoise. I'm still scared of that Bisharp. I'm still so... Oh god! No! Booties! Oh god. This thing is scarfed. I'm telling you right now, this thing is scarfed. I'm switching out into Mr. Pringles. If my opponent goes for Stone Edge, I'll actually be okay, because I can switch back out into I'm A-Coles. However, Booties is... This is actually really bad. I totally forgot that this thing is scarfed. Because Terrakions' attack stat is way too high. I don't know. Rock Slide. Okay. That shouldn't do too much. That does too much. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam. I don't actually have Scald, which is unfortunate. I may get flinched to death. That is quite the possibility. I very well may get flinched to death. We'll live another Rock Slide. And as long as we don't flinch, Dazzling Gleam should bring this thing down really low. It might kill, maybe not. That did nothing. That's a problem. It's not a problem. I'm gonna let Mr. Pringles go down here. Go down to a Rock Slide. Because now, I can bring in my Excadrill. It double resists the Rock Slide. And this thing is scarfed. I know it's scarfed. And Blastoise is dead. I wanna... Because I gotta get into the habit of doing that. And now I should be able to Earthquake everything. Because this thing either needs to switch out, in which case my Mega Scissor will be able to come in. It can take a close combat, I know that, and hit it with Bullet Punch or 2 for game. But I know I can EQ this thing, and it will. The Bisharp's gonna die too. I really don't think Bisharp can live an Earthquake from my little buddy here. Dead Bisharp. And now my opponent, of course, goes back out into the Terrakion. I really doubt I will live a close combat. However, I'm not going to switch anything in on a close combat. Because I can't. I will die. There's a close combat. We do not live it. I didn't think we would. But that's -1 defense and special defense. Which means that my Scizor will be able to come in and finish this thing off with a Bullet Punch, Technician, Stab, Mega Scizor. I'm just going to hit this thing with a Bullet Punch. If not, it'll kill it with the next one. Because close combat's not going to one-shot me. There's the Bullet Punch. Goodbye, Terrakion. That was a great game to my good friend Zach. He lives down the street. He's probably going to come over and knock on the door, punch me in the face or something. But that was a great game to my good friend Zach. I'm sure you'll see more battles with him at some later point on the channel. Maybe some VGC that we'll do together or something like that. Last battle will not be saved? Yes, that is okay. So, that was a lot of fun. That got pretty intense, too. What are you saying? What are you saying? That Hydro Pump missed, though. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I switched out? I was trying to be nice. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. It's very much greatly appreciated. And make sure to spread the word about the channel. Really warms my heart when you guys do that. But with that, I'm going to get about. Best of luck out there. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.